Hello there, welcome to the Drifting Spore. I'm Steve. It's a gray old day in Nova Scotia today, but the cloud cover is making it fairly mild, so I had to get out, man. I'm out in the woods. I'm at a new location that me and Wyatt, I saw this area on a map when I was just kind of surveying my local area on Google Maps, and me and Wyatt explored here last weekend. And boy, I was smitten as soon as I got down in here. There's a confluence here, and I'm sitting just above it. The confluence is literally right there, where two brooks are coming together, a river and a brook, I guess. And right, I've always found these places to be quite powerful for me anyway. So after being here last weekend, and me and Wyatt basically we were digital hunting and gathering, and my current series of daily videos, if you tune into those, is all this area and the journey we had to get here and check it out. And it was beautiful, man. So I said, right, I was kind of remiss that I didn't film a drift as well, but I had a little bit of recording equipment issues last weekend that have been resolved, and I'm back to my primary setup again. So I'm really grateful to be here, man. I'm naming this spot the Rabbit Track Ridge, is what I'm going to call it. And it is absolutely gorgeous, man. So I'm grateful to be here. I'm going to get set up. There's all kinds of material right here for me to get a fire going, have a nice snack. I'm going to set up the hammock chair, and I'm going to set up fairly close, like in a close little area. But I like it right here because I can see the brook, I can see the river, I can see the confluence, I can feel the benefits the trees are providing me. And I'm going to get a fire going and make a nice little snack. I'm just going to clean up this little area first, and then we'll get at her. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy. All right. I've got a bit of wood gathered up, some fine stuff, intermediate and a little bit larger. Got all kinds of birch bark. While I was gathering stuff, a real fine snow started falling. It's not supposed to snow today at all. But here's the dilemma with predicting weather in Nova Scotia, I guess. Sometimes it just does whatever it wants. It's gorgeous, though. What an atmosphere it's creating here. You can hear a train going in the distance. Not too far from a highway, so you may encounter a little bit of highway noise. I can hear it. When I'm not using the mic, you might be able to hear it, but yeah, I can hear the train pretty loud there now. Anyway, I got lots of birch bark. There's a birch tree right here, so I've got my fire lighting kit. I'm gonna do the old Vaseline and cotton trick. So it doesn't take very much Vaseline and cotton to get a fire going, in my experience anyway. I'll put it right here somewhere. I find that Vaseline and cotton, that much is enough, and that'll take a spark readily, right? No problem. Chuck that in. I'll put my fire lighting kit right there. And let's bring you in close, and I'll fire a spark at that and see if we can get things going here. It's time. It's time for a nice cup of tea and a snack. Right on. Okay. Without further ado, without too much snow getting on everything, hopefully that doesn't wet my cotton to the point that I can't get a spark to take. Let's give her a try. Come on. Fluff that up a bit more, I guess. It has gotten slightly damp. I don't know. I've got a lighter. I got lots of other ways to get a fire, but almost. Come on. Well, that's interesting. I left this cotton sitting for a few minutes while I was finishing getting set up. So maybe that's why it's not taking. There we go. Oh. There we go. I got it now. Keep going. Keep burning. Once that birch bark takes, I should be in business. There, I think we got something now. That was more difficult than I anticipated, but that's okay. Things are kind of wet. Let's see if I can get my vines in here somehow. There we go. I think we got this now. Let's see how it plays out. Where's my gloves? There they are. Yeah. Some more fine stuff here. Kind of on the wrong side of everything. All my wood's on that side and I'm on this side. So that's not real great. Put a bunch of these guys on. Just gonna kind of nurse my fire along here for a minute before I try to get my water on. I want to get some of those bigger sticks on first. Grill here. Yes, I got everything. I'm kind of on the wrong side of everything. I gotta get all my sticks from there over here. That's better. Now I can reach everything without getting burned. Start feeding some of these bigger sticks to it. Jeez, I think I just threw a great big chunk of snow in the fire. I did too. That's not going to help me. Ah. Damn. Hopefully that's going to be hot enough to take for me. Let's get my water on. And let's get that going so I can have a really nice cup of tea. Definitely going to need more sticks, I guess, for what I'm looking to do. Seeing as I got almost all of them in there now. I brought a backup too. If the fire were to prove to be too difficult, I must always have a backup. There's my fork. Now I've got Twinings Earl Grey. Always. That is the tea for me. Throw the bag right in there. While that's boiling, I think I'll try to get a little bit more wood, because I don't think I'm going to have enough to cook as well. And the stuff I gathered is the rag that's all covered in lichen. I don't know why I grabbed that. It seems to be pretty wet. So, like I say, if it fails, I got an alcohol stove too that I've been dying to try out. I think this will go. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna get this going and bring it back if my water boils or if anything changes. Oh yeah, my tea has come to a boil. I should put my gloves on, I guess. Take my tea off just for a second. Let it steep for a sec, and I'm going to throw a bunch more wood in here before I pour. So I always seem to want to lose my fire while I'm pouring my coffee or tea. A bunch more of these sticks I just gathered in here. Luckily, there's a tree literally right beside me. It's, I believe, I'm not sure what it is. I think it's a pine. It might not be. It might be a balsam fir or something. It's hard to tell right now, because it's got no needles on it or anything. Anyway. There. Got a good amount of wood on there now, as long as that keeps going. Put my grill back on. Now let's pour my tea. Oh, that looks lovely. I've been bringing a little piece of cedar shingle in the woods with me lately. It's something I've done in the past too, just to give me a flat surface, right? Makes a nice little table there for me to put stuff on, such as my tea. I'm going to throw the cover on that so that it'll be nice and warm when I'm ready for it. Okay, I might have to do a little work to get this fire back to where I want it. It seems to have slowed way down. But that's no trouble, because wherever my fire kit is, uh-oh, my fire kit's leveling out my table a little bit. Oh, there we go. Let's see. We're really digging this pocket bellows. What a great idea this is, man. Works so good to get air to the bottom of the fire and to get it back into where you want it. Okay. Now, I can't waste no time. I got to get right to cooking. I don't know how far along my fire is going to last. My tea is good. Then we get to my favorite part where I get to sit in my hammock chair. We'll let that do its thing here for a minute and see if I can get my grub ready. frying pan, a little skillet. I might have to put some more air to that. Where's she going? I'm gonna get everything set up, and I'll bring this back before I put my food in the pan and show you what I'm cooking today. Not really cooking, warming up. Alright, I got my fire looking pretty good there now. I think I'm going to be able to accomplish what I'm looking to do. Trying to get that situated. Now, I got a bit of oil here in one of my dropper bottles. Looking down at that Confluence, man. It's getting lighter out, but there's still fine snow falling. So nice, man. But yeah, my pan's pretty hot. Put a good amount of oil in there, because I don't want what I'm cooking to stick. If it does, no worries, I'll deal with it at home, but oh yeah, my oil is sizzling, so push that all around there good. Beautiful. Now, since we're at what I'm calling Rabbit Track Ridge, new spot, to honor that, today I've brought a bottle of rabbit to try. This is rabbit that was harvested in Labrador and bottled by my mother-in-law, and I'm very appreciative to have it here today. Oh, that's just perfect. I wouldn't, although I'm calling this Rabbit Track Ridge, I don't see very many rabbits in Nova Scotia anymore, and that's why when I do see tracks, I take note of them. I only saw one rabbit in all of 2024, so they're becoming quite rare here. There's been a yeah, baby. Oh, isn't that the sizzling? Nice. My pan's just a little bit hot. Get it down here for a sec. Get the rest of this butter in here. Being stubborn. Get out of that bottle, please. Come on. Of course, now I get smoke in my eyes. There we go. Mother-in-law always puts a piece of pork fat. You're a woodpecker. Always puts a piece of pork fat in her bottled meat. That just makes it awesome. Okay. Let's get that heating back up. Spread it around a bit in the oil. Oh, that looks nice. All right, let's get our rabbit heated up in honor of Rabbit Track Ridge. I'm gonna get that all heated up and clean up my little mess here I got going on. Oh wait, I got some, I did bring my official The Drifting Spore seasoning kit, emergency seasoning kit. So I think I've got salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some steak spice in here. I'm not gonna go nuts. I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper. And just because I can, I'm gonna add a little wee bit of garlic powder. Not too much. There we go. And like I say, that rabbit's already cooked, so I'm just heating it. All right. It's already frizzling and doing its thing. That's awesome. Bring this back once I get that cooked up. All right, there we go, man. Get the lid off my tea so it can cool down to a point where I can drink it. Let's give the tea a try first. Oh yeah, strong and hot, just like I like it. Now for Mr. Rabbit. Mm. I'm gonna be nice and tight here. I don't want to lose my pan. Oh, he's hot. Oh. Mm. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my. What a treat, man. That is the best tasting rabbit. So good. Mm. The pepper and garlic powder I added weren't necessary at all. This is delicious. So tender. And the juice that was in the bottle here in the pan, man. Wow. This is a large pan of rabbit. I think I'm going to be able to eat it all. Oh, Mr. Squirrel. Squirrel's chattering at me. You'd like some? Come on over. I'll give you a taste. A lot of people don't know, but squirrels actually do eat meat sometimes when they find it. Mmm. Ooh-wee. All right. What can I say about bottled rabbit on Rabbit Track Ridge? It's amazing. Mmm. A little hint of the garlic powder there. What a spot, man. Oh, careful. It never fails. When I go look, I find stuff. I find places like this. I'm ever grateful too that I did. Okay, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of noises while I. A couple of bones. I'm just gonna sit here, eat my rabbit, listen to the brook and the river come together. The snow stopped, it's getting brighter. Beautiful, man. Been a whack of birds in around here too. Hmm. Right on. Like I say, I wouldn't hunt rabbit here in Nova Scotia. We just don't have enough of them. I don't see them enough. I don't see tracks. I named this Rabbit Track Ridge because on the way in, when me and Wyatt came, and again today, I did see tracks. I would say it's just one rabbit though, right? Like, there wasn't a lot of tracks. A little bone. But it's good to see anyway. I wouldn't hunt rabbit or in my area in Nova Scotia just because I don't see them enough. Mm. I'm going to tear into this whole pan of rabbit. I'll bring these back when I get it done. Fire's just about toast there now. Right on. Well, that was every bit of wonderful, man. I have not tasted an animal yet that came out of a bottle that didn't taste really good. I will never ever turn down bottled meat of any kind. That's for sure, man. Wow, that was good. I don't know what, I don't remember. I mean, I'm sure I've had rabbit from Nova Scotia before. I think they taste pretty well the same, but a Labrador rabbit, man, big land rabbit, very good. Huge thank you to the mother in law for always sending me home with some bottles of something. Oh my. Every once in a while, I'm getting little bits of snow. Mmm, really fine snow though. Sure, it's not accumulating. My fire's burned down to almost nothing. What a beautiful spot, man. Hemlocks. Seems like every little ravine or brook I go chasing in Nova Scotia, I find hemlock, man. This one's got a few big pines in it too, but hemlock are always the overriding thing. Hear sirens. I don't know if you can hear that. I hear sirens in the distance. Like I say, I'm down a dirt road on this side of the brook, but on the other side, not very far, like a kilometer that way, there is a highway. I'm not going to let that ruin this experience at all. I hope whoever those sirens are going to help are well and everything works out okay for them. Hmm, this is just great, man. What a great spot. So I've been thinking about trying to get out for an overnighter. This hasn't come together yet. I've been testing a sleeping bag that I've got. I'm not sure it's going to do it. I don't want to get out and fail, right? Better to have tried and failed than to never have tried at all, though. I don't know. I'll keep mulling it over and seeing if I can get out at all. Even if I could extend my spring, fall seasons, that would be great. I really want to get out for a night in the woods right now. But I am big on just going with the flow. So if you've been following along, I don't go on too much on here about my philosophy and what I think, right? Because everybody thinks their own thunks, and I'm not here to tell you what to think. I don't expect you to tell me what to think, but I think that's for sure. I think a lot about this experience, our lives, what we're doing here, why we're doing here. For me, it's all about just experiencing. When I sit and think and meditate and quiet, a lot of the times I get this vibe of experience, learn, create. So have an experience, learn from that experience, create new experiences. That's been my jam for a while now. And I pay attention to where my attention is drawn. That's part of my philosophy. And like the brook down there and the confluence, I am always mindful of flow. There is a stream, like we're 60, 70% water, right? So it would make sense that we should be attuned to some sort of flow throughout our lives. And for me, here comes that snow again, man. Beautiful. Just as I'm talking about this, like right on. So when I'm mindful of flow, all that means is I think The things that are meant for you, the things you're meant to do, you don't have to fight for. Those things come easy, man. Right? It's like doing this. People say this is, they know the amount of work and stuff goes into making YouTube videos and all that. And it's not work for me. It's fun. It's the best thing. I love doing it. So, on the other side of that coin, I pay attention to where I'm experiencing resistance as well. So if things are getting hard and troublesome, I back away, man. I kind of reevaluate. Is this something I should be doing? Does it matter if I'm doing this, right? Why is what I'm about to do seem so hard? And then evaluate from there. Sometimes the hard thing that you're doing or getting frustrated doing simply requires a recalibration of your own personal energy. And if you can get yourself back into an energetic state of love and positivity, whatever task you're trying to undertake will be that much easier, man. I'm telling you. And I'm also very mindful of how I feel, and I try to the best of my ability to stay in a state of positivity, right? Yes, I get frustrated. Yes, I can get angry even. But when that happens, I take the time to reflect on that and see why. And that way it won't happen again, right? Like I don't want to be in an agitated state ever. I want to be this. I want to be a snowflake slowly falling through the forest, right? That's basically my goal in life. I don't do goals. I'm always saying a lot of people can't tell if I'm being serious or if I'm joking. So I'm always saying, and so I can't tell sometimes, but I'm always saying that I just, well, I lost my train of thought there. uh, anyway, I am very much into consciousness, reality, creation, experiencing things, doing what you're passionate about, chasing that, man, as far as you can, every time. Provides for a very nice experience, man. Anyway, that's enough rambling about metaphysical stuff for now. My tea is gone. Just heard something down there. I thought I just saw something. Anyway, my tea's gone now. There's not but bones left of my rabbit. I'm gonna pack up, head back up the ridge, I guess. Beautiful. Right on. Well, there we go. That was awesome, man. Ah, I just love spending time in the woods. The benefits are immeasurable, for sure. The sound of flowing water, the birds, all of it, man. I had a wonderful time for the first official drift to Rabbit Track Ridge. Sister ridge to Hemlock Ridge. Hemlock Ridge is just over that way, a couple kilometers, same river. I haven't been there in a while. I'm due for a trip over there. But am I ever glad to get this first initial drift in here, man? This whole area is just beautiful, I've found. and I will be back exploring some more. Me and Wyatt did find this spot when we were here last weekend, but we didn't set up here. We set up further downstream. I wanted to set up here because I actually can get down to the brook from here. Further downstream you can't, it's too steep. So I've had a wonderful time here today. I have breathed it all in, and I am going to take it home with me, man. I had a lovely bottle of rabbit, too. Nothing more appropriate, I don't think. Thank you so much, Joy, for that bottle of rabbit. I really enjoyed it. Anyway, I'm going to head her up the ridge, make my way slowly through the woods, man. I've had a lovely time. I hope you did, too. I hope to see you on the next one. Right on. Oh, and remember, folks, what do I always say? You will never find anything unless you get out and look. Go have a look, man. It's worth it. Bye for now.